Hello, and welcome to Word from Your Mother Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Libra, Celtic cross, collective oracle and read. If you hear me keep saying Donna and you're like, who the hell's Donna? Donna's you. Just who I call everybody. Okay? Moving right along. Spring is rough on some people. And it's been rough. It's been rough. Well, we all been through it. Full moon in Libra. Alrighty. Oh. You got two there. Okay. Struggling with quite a load. That's too bad. Everything's got to be so complicated all the time. Can't just be simple. Alright. You might hear a little more from in there right now because it's cold in here. And I don't know what's going on with me. I usually, I try to do three a day, especially if I'm experimenting, which I'm always doing. But I laid out I set up for 2 spreads, put them up, laid out a spread, didn't read it. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Didn't do it. No, and I keep waiting. And I've been procrastinating today too. I don't know what's going on. I'm like waiting for the other shoe drop. I need something to report. I don't know what's going on. But okay. It's been a little weird. Not that that isn't normal, but take the risk. Do it. The Chariot. And I got you 2 tea leaves. We got a distant friend is thinking of you. And psychic ability. Trust your intuition. When they show you who they are, believe them. Better get going. And then we got movement, Lady of the Lake, and the cat, independence, cat-like reflexes. All right, what's this say? The sacred journey markers, movement, that's emotional fluidity, to learn, to grow quickly, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. So this is like the High Priestess with the Ace of Swords. Absolutely. Absolute courage and trust in yourself. The responsibility to be true to yourself. I mean, there is no choice. Any more than a crystal could bend. Like a prism, a ray of light. Can you bend light? You can bend light. We're not going to go there. Independence, healthy boundaries. Well, this looks good. What's underneath it? Oh, and the dog, a loyal friend. Loyal heart. Ace of Wands. Creativity and passion. A new initiative and inspiration. That's sexual energy. Okay, that's about chicka wow right there. What's underneath this? The Magician. Oh, you can have him if you want him. He wants you too. Or you can make him want you. It would work out if you put the moves on him. The devil. See? Don't listen to anything I said, because that's what you're thinking. It's probably a bad idea. Do it. Exploration. Step outside your boundaries. Go and get your freak on. Take the chance. Go for it. And then it said, a friend is thinking about you and trust your gut. Okay. Donna's got a date with destiny. Okay, what's this 2 thing that you're struggling with? Something big's going on right now, though. There's take your place at the table. Again, didn't you have it yesterday? Oh, they don't think you're serious. They just won't take you serious. They treat you like a cat in a tutu. They think you're just making it up as you go along, and you've been trying to talk to them all the time, telling them what you're going to do. And little do they know that apparently you can do it. And there you come. Scoot over. What? Get up. What? With love. Maybe. For our own best interests. Get up with love. Maybe you have an elderly parent, someone who you're having to take the reins without their consent. Maybe you take their license, or maybe they can't have a license anymore. Maybe they become more dependent on you, and it's a big learning process all over again. Judgmental. Observe your critic. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to get out of my house. I'm just here to do the dishes. I'll be gone in a minute. You know, early Alzheimer's. Ooh, when you're having trouble sticking with it. Okay. Get up with love. And it's something just like that. Someone who hates that you're there, but they need you. Or hates that they're with you, but they need you, and you just want to walk away from it. 8 of Cups. Put yourself in their shoes. It's really hard. I don't. What you do is on you. They're not helping the matter, but everything that you do to help the matter, they say you're rocking the boat. So you're like, fuck it, I'm out. I was only in it to begin with because I love you. I think the elderly parent example is, if that's not your issue, that's a clear-cut example of what I could be getting here. And there's also Bow Chicka Wow in the background. Okay, so you're trying to take care of your parent, trying to take care of your folks. They're grown. They're acting like your 3-year-old acted better, for Christ's sakes. Okay, you're stuck in the middle, and there's new love on the horizon. Your kids are more responsible than your parent. You're more responsible than your parent. Aloof, seek non-attachment. The sun. Did you run off on him? And you were all out there living the life of glee, and you're only here now because ain't nobody to take care of them? Because they're crotchety and shit? Won't nobody else do it? You gotta do it? Somebody's gotta do it. Secrets. Let the cat out of the bag. Ace of Wands again. Where was it? Ace of Wands here. Okay. Well, it looks like your life is fucking awesome, right? Right? And you're putting it all down, and you're grumbling about coming back, but was that the truth? Is that the truth? Why did you come back? I know you had to take care of Gramps, Dad, Mom, somebody. I'll go with Betty White. I just saw her on TV. That'd be a handful. Oh my God. Betty White and oh my God, what's that guy's name? I think I just got a face for John. Martha and John. But I can't think of his name. I'll let you know. I'll post a picture of it or something. Okay. So you got an elderly couple. Oh my God, I would not want to be there. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I got the faces I'm looking for. You're taking care of an elderly couple, and they are crotchety as shit. They don't listen to you. They do what they want. And it's like it's big improvisation. You've been gone for a while, living in the lime life. You're kind of ashamed of them. You know, you talk down to them, a big distance, a big gap. And then you're forced to come back and you close that gap, but you're kind of like a little celebrity, right? Your ego precedes you. And it's also you never did right by me. And then a secret comes out. Okay. I'm fixing to pause this in just a minute, just a second, and go find out this guy's name.
No, I'm just kind of being lazy.
Okay. Envy, find your own. This is how you see yourself. This is where you stand. You stand on envy. Find your own. Queen of Swords. You're like, I got mine. You know, I'm not giving up. Go get your own. You can't have nothing. I have nothing for you. Nothing for you. No soup for you. Oh, and you I don't care. I don't care. You just don't care. I'll be right back. Bruce Dern and Betty White. That's the couple I'm seeing. Okay? You fill it in where you need to. Can you just see them together? Would you go visit at their house? Okay. Find your own. Envy. You're just not going to have it. Not going to have it. This is what you did. I did this. This is what you did. Equilibrium. Find your balance. That's what they see when... Oh, you're their rock. You are their rock. They want a new beginning with you. Yeah, they want a fresh start. Are they afraid that you're leaving them? I don't know. The hopes and your fears, fullness, give thanks. You're afraid of losing the security of where you are. You do give thanks, but it's ridden with anxiety of loss, the fear of loss. Anxious to maintain it. Forced to negotiate. One outcome out of many is vanity. It's all about me now. And strength. You're forced to compromise at the cost of you. What you want gets put on the back burner for the safety that's in the anxiety here. You put your safety, or you put yourself on the back burner in preference of the safety of the keeping the status quo. And that's kind of tied into you knowing that they've always envied you. So you always held yourself back a little bit out of is it anxiety or is it kindness? Did it begin as kindness and now it's anxiety because it's just not working? You're having to fend them off. It doesn't even work that you don't blow your own horn. Now you got to fend them off. And it's like, I don't know. And you're figuring it out. They're afraid you're figuring it out. They're afraid you're going to leave them. So they want a new start. And when you say, if you say no, if you go with you, if you keep your strength, wits, your you-ness about you, if you choose you and not them, then you're 19 kinds of bitches. And it's all shared on. Oh, if you stop putting your light under a basket, then you're vain. If you talk about yourself, then you're vain. But really, it's that you're better than them, and you're vain for pointing it out because it can only be them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is there, but it's something weird. You're trying to slide out without the confrontation because you love them. They're not going to let you get. It's not going to work. But then we got an elderly parent kind of idea going on over here too. Someone that you got to take care of. Are they the same? I don't know. It's very unpleasant. There's a conflict here. I think I definitely got bow chicka wow. But I also got crusty old parents. And they're Betty White and Bruce Dern. Okay. Okay, now remember, tarot is just a story. This is just a chapter. A short story. What they used to have magazines for young writers. I used to write a lot. I used to tell a story. I mean, I used to physically write a lot, and now I guess I just run my mouth. So let's see, the Chariot, take the risk. Six of Pentacles, helping somebody. Or stopping helping somebody because it's time to go. Leave them on their own. Let them stand for themselves. I don't know. Stop playing the game. I think you're cutting somebody off. It's time to go. You're going to invest in yourself. And the Five of Cups, grief that it didn't work, sadness, a parting of ways, psychic ability, trust your intuition, a distant friend, you're struggling. Somebody's got to take care of this with love. No matter what you think that they did to you in the past, this is somebody, a butthurt kid, got some tough love when he was young, and he separated, and he ain't seen him in 135 years, but he gets pulled back out of his life, his jet set bachelor life, and he's home taking care of these parents, but really, it's like a Hallmark movie. Okay. Death. A big change. There's the ending of this butthurt. You're struggling to grow. You're struggling to grow beyond the betrayal of your past. What you see as a betrayal. And nobody's taking you for serious, so you rush in like a bull in a china shop. And now you're triggered all over again, and it feels just like it did way back then. Betrayed, feeling it all over again. It's like a flashback. Okay, you're going to have to get a grip on that. You're grown, and you're going to have to do what must be done and stop tripping. Stop being so judgmental. You're just going to give up at the first hint of trouble. Nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to listen to you. Well, you haven't been there in a long time. I don't care who you are. You can't walk in and just start barking orders. Cause you won. It looks like I'm the winner. Are you martyrizing yourself? Come down off that cross. I could be doing anything. I don't have to be here. Look, I don't have to be here. I took time off of work to be here. Come on, let's. And you're just demanding results immediately, and you don't know what to. You're the new kid on the block. Maybe you should shut up for a minute and see what's really needed. Come down here with all your fancy ideas how to improve shit. Me and Martha, we've been doing it this way for 45 years. That you weren't here for none of them. What do you got to say about what do you know? Resentful. They don't want you there. They need you. They don't want you. They don't want your help. Stick that up your ass. Ace of Pentacles. We've done it by the book. We've always done it by the book. Maybe you went and done some kind of alternative something. Why are you the black sheep? We never got into none of your crazy. I don't know. Okay, we don't want your help. We've always done it by the book. Why can't you just do it the way it's always been done? Something wrong with you. We don't want your help. But they need you. You ran away. You left them looking toward your future. Left them as soon as you could. And you did. But it was never a good match. They in your defense, they never understood you, and in their defense, you never took the time to understand them. So, 45 years later, here we are. Okay, there's the aloof, the non-attachment. You've been gone. You come back because you see somebody's got to do it. It's time to do it. Maybe it's now or never. So you're back. You're not really attached. You're quite happy with the life that you've led, and you miss it. But there's, God, it's just too easy, isn't it? You don't feel nothing anymore. You're fat. You're getting fat. Because you don't share nothing with nobody. You don't have anybody in your life to share anything with. It's all about you. You got what you wanted. And the secret is... What's the secret? You got what you wanted. Tell me. The secret is... I know what I'm thinking. But I'll hold on to it for a minute. But let the record show. Oh, the Page of Pentacles. You just covered up a deep wound, but you never healed it. Low sense of self-worth. Feel like you're a failure, so you overachieve. And bright lights, big city. And loneliness. And regret. I wish that things could be different. The inkling that you may have waited too late when you don't even understand it yourself. Still. Show me the Ace of Wands. Show me the secret. Dun, 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 dun. I've been juggling a double life. Oh my God, if you come out, I'm just going to die. Okay, I've been juggling a double life. Acting like that didn't hurt. The mask that the jet set big city life that you've been living. Successful, never looking back, but really things aren't the outside and the inside of it. You've been juggling it back and forth. Do I want to go? Am I going to go? Am I going to take care of this? Yes or no? What am I going to do? Oh my God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But you're the only one that can get the job done. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands and the Magician. The responsibility falls to you. You have to do it. The 9 and the 1 is 10. So you have to rearrange your life. Maybe you take a little leave. You took term. Remember, you took time off for work for this. You're losing money. I saw it. Yeah, and you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. But you're the only one that can do it. So there you go. Okay. You see yourself as the Queen of Swords. I don't understand envy. Find your own. Look, you feel like there was something they didn't give you, right? And maybe you've been out living life finding your own ever since. So what do you envy about Betty White and Bruce Dern? Strength. Their bond as a couple. They cannot be broken. How they're totally opposite and yet exactly the same. He cannot be moved. That is the Knight of Pentacles. He cannot be moved. And there's the Queen of Swords again. When she's mad, all bets are off. Sees all, knows all, psycho. So that's what you envy about them. About John and Martha. Betty White and Bruce Dern. Okay. They see you finding your balance. The world sees you finding your balance. The world sees you picking yourself up to start again. And I want you to go. Don't go. Don't go, Betty. Damn it, Betty. You know I don't want you to go. Stay. Ten of Cups. Eight of Swords. But if you do, you'll sabotage yourself. You will not be happy. Okay. The Fool. They see you start again. And they say, stay, don't go. To keep you in the old programming, right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're too old to do anything different. What are you going to do? Just stay. They want, but it's up to you, right? They see you leaving. Begging you to stay. Begging you to stay in the old. Okay? And then begging you to stay in the old becomes self-sabotage. Fight, 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 fight. And you wind up staying just in the fight. And you never get the start that you need. You never get the balance that they seek to prevent you from. So, stay away from the fighting. Keep you off balance. Ten of Pentacles with anxiety. An awful anxiety. Three of Cups. You're holding it all together. Trust no one. Maybe you don't. You can't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. They're not really. If it's always an awful anxiety, then is it really home? Knight of Wands. There's that young jackass. Plenty of ideas. people of like-minded ideas, happy environment, and justice. The Knight of Wands entering a new environment with lots of ideas and on flame and fire and go get full. Maybe you get a new job, and justice looks good. You're going to get what you put into it. It's a you get what you give. So don't call in, and maybe you'll feel less anxious about it as the time of your employment increases. And try not to think about your broken heart all the time. It'll get better. When you take care of yourself, your life improves. Do what you fear. Take the risk. It's time to do it. When you're strong and you take up for yourself, they're gonna attack you. Be strong. Know that you're doing what is right, and you will quickly recover in the financial area. And stability. The stability you're anxious about here will become more firm there as long as you remain true to yourself. The Emperor, stand in your foundation. Stand in your foundation. I don't care what they say. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it needs to be all about you now. Stay strong. Tower on the bottom. It needs to be all about the phoenix rising from the ashes and stuff, right? Stay strong. Maybe you're going to come across a new love interest that build you a little house next to him. They're not bad enough to have to move in with you. Maybe the two of you build a new home together, next door, across the pond, right? Remember when them little alligators was eating her toes? Or was that Cloris Leachman? Anyway, I'd live there. I'd take the risk. Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay. Spirit animal card. I feel kind of off today, Donna. I don't think this was the greatest reading. I apologize. I hope I'm just on fire if you see me again today. Alright? I'll try to be anyway. I got more than one scene running here. But I got Bruce Dern bright and clear. Look at his teeth. When he's mad. That's Mom and Dad. Oh my God. Okay. Animal spirit. Badger. Endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. See, I got nothing out of that. Not one single thing. There's humble pie. So you know I have not even shuffled these at all, which I never do. I never know when I'm going to use them. So, blah, blah, blah. Humble pie. Appreciate everything and everyone. Try to clean up your vision. Listen to your thoughts and practice unbending intent. Have some more pie. See you soon.